What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm going to showcase a Kecleon team in the Championship Series meta. I think Kecleon is one of the best picks here in the season, mainly because it got double buffed in the meta update. It got both Thunder Punch as well as Dynamic Punch added to its moveset, and the best thing about this is with Sucker Punch already as a fast attack, you have almost perfect coverage across the meta. Real quick though, before we get into the battles, I do want to ask if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the battles and see what Kecleon can do. We'll see Kecleon into Linoon. I would imagine this is incredibly good for us. We resist Shadow Claw and have Dynamic Punch. They probably have to get out of here quick. Or not, I guess. They only have, like, Grass Knot or Thunder as coverage attacks, so kind of surprised they're staying in here. They're at 5, so likely they're going to go for just the classic Swift. Easy live. I'm just going to keep on farming up here. What? Am I crazy, or did they just bring in a Mantine here? Alright, they shield that. Makes sense, because Thunder Punch would hurt. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. With that said, another Thunder Punch is going to get their second shield. They're in a lot of trouble. Although, good counting by them. But if they don't Water Pulse us, I would survive this attack. I'm not going to risk it. I will shield this up. Because I kind of want this Pokemon gone. Or at least in a much lower HP range. They did CMP the Twister here. I don't think a Thunder Punch one-shots, honestly. But, I mean, at this point, we put in so much work here. For Kecleon, I think we're in a really good spot. There is that Linoon still alive, and because they could have Grass Knot, they could still one-shot our Quagsire later on, potentially. But, like, I can just get an Energy Lead on Grumpig now. And a Shield and Energy Lead on Grumpig is always going to be a little bit tricky to take down. And I've done a lot of Sucker Punch damage, too, to that Linoon. So, like, they're going to be in range where even my Quagsire could deal with it. Never going to shield this. I know they can't threaten a knockout. And we'll see what the third Pokemon is. It's got to be, like, a Hypno or a Grumpig. That's, like, always the case in this meta. I just want this thing out of here. We'll throw as quickly as we can, and we'll see what they bring in. I guess it could also be, like, another Flyer. I have seen more, like, double Flyer teams than you'd expect in this format. But no, it's a Grumpig, like we thought it could be. And this should just mean Shadow Ball puts him into range where just an Aqua Tail could knock him out. Or maybe, could I Psywave down after? I don't know. Yeah, maybe just Fast Move Pressure, actually, will be the way to go. Yeah, okay. We don't even need to show our Quagsire, I don't think. Unless they can get to 2 Dynamic Punches, but I don't think they are quite there. They might be, like, 1 off. So we Psywave down. Quagsire gets to take the day off. Let's go. Next opponent here, Sammy. Uh-oh, good friend of mine. Let's see what he's running. Kecleon in... Okay, into Kecleon. Battle of the Kecleons. Well, what do you do here in this matchup? Do you bait? I guess you probably want to win CMP no matter what. Because Dynamic Punch would hurt. Looks like I do win CMP. Yeah, okay. So we'll see if we get his shield here or not. There is a chance that they get risky and they no-shield a bait. But no, we get the shield. That's good. Because now if they bait us, that's also fine. But we'll see. Do they bait us? Yeah, they do bait. I guess we're just Thunder Punch abusers. That's fine. The big question now is going to be, do they catch the next attack? Because catching a move from Kecleon here could be pretty impactful for them. Which is what they end up doing. That's a very smart play. Very heads-up play by our opponent. But Dynamic Punch is going to chip them down a little bit. Like, not a lot, right? But at least enough here that I should be able to Shadow Ball them and knock them out in one hit. At least after the Psywave damage here. I'm going to shield this up, because if I don't take a Shadow Ball, then that Kecleon's still going to kind of struggle to knock us out. Okay, no Thunder Punch bait this time. Good to see. Alright, we have the back-to-back Shadow Balls here. I would be very surprised to see a shield at this point, but I guess they might. It's always an option. But we know the moveset of that Kecleon, right? It's Thunder Punch plus Dynamic Punch, so they can't really one-shot us here with anything. And with the energy that I have, I'm hoping that I should be able to just get 2 Dynamic Punches off before they can Sucker Punch us down. Alright, well, if they have the move right now, they can knock us out. But if they don't, I just get this Dynamic Punch off, and then the next one after. What do? They do shield. But we have our next Dynamic Punch, Grumpig. You're a menace. Well, what's their final Pokemon going to be? It could be their own Grumpig, I guess. Like, Double Psychic would make sense in this meta. What is this? Miltank. Okay, makes sense too, I guess. But I think I'm outside of range where a Body Slam knocks us out, right? I mean, I should be. So do I just get a Dynamic Punch off into the Miltank? Even if I don't, I know Quagsire's got a pretty good matchup here anyway. Yeah, we survive that. We get the Dynamic Punch off, and our little Kecleon just going to put in so much work this game, actually. Winning CMP was kind of huge. It put him on the back foot, and that allows us here to just kind of dance around with our team a little bit more. Unless Miltank gets Leaf Blade, which I'm almost certain it doesn't. I'm pretty sure we have this one. Oh no! Not my Water-type my Water-type Quagsire getting hit by a Thunderbolt. So tragic. Alright, Mud Bomb should just guarantee the knockout. And we get the win. GG's there to Sammy. That's a cool team. Zangoose. Dude, wait, is this on Shadow Claw or Fury Cutter? Fury Cutter, oh boy. This is kind of scary, actually. Because this has close combat. At least it could. I'm going to have to shield this up. I don't love going down shields this early, but I don't want to get one shot. A Night Slash bait, that's so bad. Okay, don't boost, thank you. What is this? Grumpig? Okay. I mean, I guess I don't need Switch. I mean, I do, badly. But, like, I'm not going to pretend like I do. Oh, man. I'm going to just go for the double Aqua Tail if I can here. I got the Sucker Punch damage off against them, which I think is going to be really helpful to put them into range where my charge attacks actually do knock them out. I do have 2 attacks ready to go, but is that going to be enough? It's a non-Shadow Quagsire, so I'm not quite sure. It's going to be close, but I think they do survive this. They CMP us here. Guess we'll find out. Fury Cutter Zangoose, that's cool. I wish I wasn't fighting it. Okay, Dynamic does knock us out. Not as ideal as I'd like it to be. I'm going to throw energy here. Maybe I shouldn't, but I don't want to take any unnecessary fast move pressure at this point. Like, I feel like Kecleon's my one way I win this game, and these sideways are adding up quite a bit here. What are they going to bring in? They can just, like, go straight Night Slash against us now with that Zangoose. Oh, man. Am I going to get swept by a Zangoose? That is a really cool pick. They do shield, makes sense. Oh, but I get my next attack off. Maybe that's, like, a little bit of an opening. Because, like, I know they have Fury Cutter and Night Slash that are super effective into Grumpig, but I should survive one and try to go for a farm down, maybe? I don't know. Oh, man, these Fury Cutters are doing so much. I don't know, man. I need something extremely squishy in the backline that I can just one-shot. What is this? That would do it! that would fit the bill nicely. Okay. Well, goodbye, Xatu. Oh my goodness. Alright, next opponent. Let's see more Xatus, please. That was kind of fun. I kind of liked that. Oh, Samurott. That's fine, too. I guess I do want to see it here, right? It's a little bit scary just because, I mean, Fury Cutter is going to be neutral to us. It's not like Feraligatr that's doing resisted fast move pressure. But Sucker Punches add up. Thunder Punch is super effective. So we'll see. How much damage do they do to us here? That's a decent chunk. I'm just going to instantly throw, though. I want this Pokemon to be chipped down. My backline is a little bit scared of Samurott, so getting rid of it earlier on, it could be good. They shield that. What is this? Girafarig. Okay. I would imagine that my Grumpig's actually not bad here. I know they have Trailblaze, but I mean, that's about it, right? It's neutral into us. We should survive it here. And then, oh, they use Psychic Fangs? That's crazy. I don't know why you'd Psychic Fangs. I guess maybe they just want the pacing, or maybe they thought I'd shield. But I am not going to. Dynamic Punch just gets the knockout. Okay, I mean, Samurott can come back in, but it's not going to be able to farm us down before I get another move off. Either we force energy out of them, or potentially we just get a knockout. They might survive barely, but we'll see. Big Dynamic Punch. What does it do? It's a shield. Okay. I guess they don't remember how much energy I had. 2 shield Quagsire. Is there a grass type in this meta? I don't think there is. I think Quagsire is a lot of play into what else could be back there. Yeah, I mean, Grumpig is just neutrally fine for us. That's all it has to be. Oh, yikes, that's a bad lead. That is not good. But we do have two things in the backline that can deal with it. We have Thunder Punch coverage, which is, like, slightly better against this Pokemon, at least. And, okay, we force a move out of them before I get my Aqua Tail off. At least I have a lot of energy here, right? And Mud Shot, while it doesn't do a lot of chip damage, it's going to put them into a range where maybe down the line it's easier to deal with. Okay, Pidgeot comes in. I don't have a great way to tank damage from this thing, but I'm at least spammy enough that I can threaten Stone Edges or even just get 3 Aqua Tails off. They no-shield that. Bold call, but good play by them. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't know if you run Stone Edge in this meta ever. They're at 4. So they have another... They have a Twister right now, but +1. 5. They actually shielded that, so they must have thought I did have a big move. Love to see that, actually. They're at 5, so 1 right now. Or 2, I can count. 3. 4. I think I lagged a turn on entry, so I get denied here. I don't love that deny. I'm going to let this go, though. I think I need to just invest in Grumpig at this point. Grumpig is, like, my one way I win this game. What is this? It's their own Grumpig, so honestly not a bad call to go for here. But it's going to be a little bit dicey, because Weezing, as we all know, is a very strong Pokemon. It can put in so much work into us if we're not careful. They might have CMP'd us. If they did, then isn't that only a Dynamic Punch? I'm pretty sure this is only a Dynamic Punch. Because, like, it shouldn't mathematically be a Shadow Ball, but I'm going to shield this up anyway. Okay, it was a Shadow Ball, so good shield. I don't know how that worked out. I guess I got a 0-turn swap. But I should be able to outpace them here to the Shadow Ball. Well, that's only a Dynamic. Like, guaranteed that's only a Dynamic Punch. So now I need to Overfarm and make sure they don't catch... Actually, do I Overfarm here? I don't want to Overfarm too much, because if they ever catch on Pidgeot, that right there is like an instant lose condition. I can't let that happen. And I can't really ever let them come in Pidgeot. They come in Pidgeot now. Man, these gusts hurt so much. Yeah, I think they just Fairy Wind us down. Yeah, dang it, no! What do we do there? I could have Overfarmed more against the Grumpig, I suppose. But, like, that is just a battle against everything to try to survive every bit of fast move pressure. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, that's a 4-1 set. Could be worse. I mean, first set of the team, honestly, not bad. And that last team there, I feel like was pretty bad for us. So, that's fine. We'll learn from that, hopefully, and keep it going here. Alright, next opponent. We'll see Kecleon into Grumpig. Okay. Wish I had Foul Play to make this matchup a little bit less scuffed. But it's still fine for Kecleon. We have super effective fast move pressure. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an interesting test here. They say swap a Galarian Weezing, and this is what I think Mud Bomb could be very helpful for. We're at 7 right now, which means they do have access to a Brutal Swing +3, so they're 1 away from their next Brutal Swing. I'm just going to go instantly for the Mud Bomb here. I would love it if they shield, because then I get 2 shields for free, and if someone ever goes down 2 shields in this meta, I feel like they just lose. Well, they shield, so I guess we'll put that to the test here. Alright. I'm gonna go for the Mud Bomb here instantly. They shouldn't be able to switch out just yet. That's good. The bad news is, if they do shield this up, they can overfarm a lot of energy and maybe leverage that against our backline, but I don't think that matters as much as you might expect. They do double shield. That's crazy to me. Alright, well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna let this go. 2 shields on my Grumpig? Yes, please. I can Psywave this all the way down. I'll probably shield once, because I don't want to just get knocked out by a Brutal Swing. But Shadow Ball here is gonna do a lot of damage to that Grumpig if they bring it in. Or if they have, like, a, I don't know, Miltank or some normal type in the backline, Kecleon's gonna be putting in a lot of work, too. Yes, Psywave does so much damage here. Let's shield that up. And we'll see if they bring in the Grumpig or not. Big Brutal Swing, down goes the Weezing, who is about to come in. Okay. I'm going to instantly throw here, because I think at this point, the only thing in the meta that's, like, really unplayably bad for Kecleon is the Weezing. Like, that's such a bad matchup. Anything else should be very playable for us, especially, like, their own Kecleon, up a shield and up energy. Yeah, let's go. Alright, next opponent. We'll see Kecleon into Firo. Okay, I think this is one of those matchups that I just kind of want to play out and get a shield advantage from, and then maybe leverage that with my Grumpig. So I can get a pretty easy shield here with a Thunder Punch early on. Maybe they switch, though. I'm going to no-shield this. I don't ever want to go down his shield against a Firo, because, I mean, I might need it more in the backline. Oh, nice catch attempt, trainer. That's why we wait turns. And non-Shadow Weezing. I mean, the last one was a Shadow Weezing, and they were able to two-shield through me. I bet the non-Shadow can as well, but having Mud Bomb here is going to make it so much easier to actually have real damage into them. Oh, that is nothing. That's funny. I'm just going to keep on farming. Although they will see that I'm on Mud Bomb. And I guess I could try to catch on Firo at some point. That wouldn't be a bad play on their part. Yeah, but I survived the next Brutal Swing, too. That is not great for them at all. Does Mud Bomb knock out, though? Maybe it doesn't, because it is a non-Shadow into non-Shadow. Oh, it's like not even close, actually. That's almost sad how little that does. But I can just survive at this point and, like, get rid of this Weezing, and also just swap out and keep my Quagsire around. Because at this point, I would imagine whatever they have in the backline is at least not amazing into Kecleon. It's probably kind of neutral at best. So I can just swap in here for free. Oh my goodness, they let that go? Well, that's good. I don't even know. Does this do more damage? We're gonna throw it, because why not? Does it? It could. It's a good move. Shield, alright. But they do get a lot of energy out of that, which could be a little bit scary, potentially. But, I mean, I have energy on my Quagsire still, too. And if I ever land a move, like even a Dynamic Punch, that's all we really need? Okay. I'll Shadow Ball here. Was that a CMP? It looked like it might have been. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. Big Shadow Ball. We get a shield there, makes sense. I'm gonna shield this up. I think saving my Grumpig is not a bad play. We'll switch out here, try to go for a move. They try to catch, which isn't a bad play for them either. Ooh. Uh-oh. I thought the turns were desynced by one there. I thought I was going to be able to get that Aqua Tail off. Uh-oh, this is bad now. As long as I'm not in, like, Shadow Ball range, maybe I'm fine? There's no way I'm not in Shadow Ball range, though. Oh, man. That's a bit of a misplay. Bit of a misplay from me here. I should have just gone for the Aqua Tail one turn sooner. But, like, I didn't. That's on me. That's on me for sure. Alright, next opponent. Kecleon into Oinkologne. Okay, this is a Mud Slapper, right? Mud Slap, Body Slam, Trailblaze. So I guess my Quagsire probably doesn't want to be here. But I bet a Dynamic Punch using Kecleon's probably pretty fine here. So that's what we'll go for. They are staying in, so maybe they're going to be like... I mean, there's almost certainly a Psychic type in the back, right? Let's see, Dynamic Punch gets a shield. Okay. Wasn't really expecting that. We're at 6, so 1 away from the next Body Slam. They could Trailblaze here as well to ramp up their damage, which is what they do. 7, 8. I'm going to go for the catch, because they kind of have to throw right then. If they don't, I get my next Dynamic Punch off, and I don't think they want to do that. So now I can be in a spot here where I have a shield advantage on my Grumpig. I kind of force him to stay in here, or I force him to swap out and make a little bit of an inefficient play, like bringing in a Kecleon into a Grumpig. And while this isn't like the worst spot they could be in, saying they can farm us down, I have Dynamic Punch here, right? And I should be able to throw that here in just a second. And get a knockout or a shield. I mean, it doesn't quite one-shot, but if they do let this go, I can also just farm them down, which isn't bad for us either. They do shield, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm 1 away from a Dynamic Punch on my Kecleon, so if I win CMP, I'm in a really good spot here. Well, they don't even throw energy, so I just get my move off. This should one-shot them. I am a little bit concerned that Oinkologne is still around in the backline, because that thing could probably go for a Trailblaze to guarantee a shield from us. Oh, but they switch out into Grumpig. Interesting. This game's gonna get odd really quickly. We'll see what they do. Aqua Tail's gonna 3-shot, which is good, I guess. Could be worse. mean, I kind of have to shield this. I hate doing that, but I think I do, just because if I don't shield this attack up, then I'm in fast move farm down range from that Oinkologne, and that could be bad for us. But by shielding that also, it's not the most efficient play, because now they could Trailblaze us here. And I don't love that either. But we do end up going for the Aqua Tail. This should be able to get the knockout into the Grumpig. And I think they're only at 1 Mud Slap right now on Oinkologne. 2, 3, 4, 5. I get the Mud Bomb through. And that, hopefully, is what I needed to do to win this. I can swap into Kecleon, maybe, and get more fast move pressure. Okay. They wait a turn there to see if I go for a catch, but I get a lot of Sucker Punches thanks to that. And I think they're going to be 2 more Mud Slaps away from reaching another Trailblaze. So I think I just farm this down with 3 Mud Shots. Or even with 2. Okay, nice. That was an odd endgame. Kecleon put in a lot of work there. Honestly, Quagsire, almost a liability in the backline. Nearly just kind of fumbled that one. Alright, no more Focus Blast Hypnos, please. That was kind of cool. You gotta give him credit where credit's due sometimes, right? You don't see that every day. But it's fine. We like when opponents have fun. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm not having fun anymore. I could have Stone Edge, though. Maybe they shield. They don't shield. That's not ideal. Maybe they think that I have Stone Edge still, and they just call the bait. That could also still be the case. I sure hope I get a shield at some point. I need a shield to have any chance. They're not shielding. That's not ideal. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why is there a Gyarados in this meta? I don't think I've seen a single Gyarados. They crunch us. Okay. Odd. Alright. Going for another potential Stone Edge. There's always a chance they shield the third one, right? The third bait. Okay, so they are not shielding. They're just not going to. At least we force a second move out of them. And I'll get a Sucker Punch down here with my Kecleon. But I really need my... I need my Grumpig to put in so much work this game. I don't know if it's going to be able to. See what we can do, though. I should get the farm down after this. Okay. I guess I just bank this energy here. And we see what they do. I have to shield every attack from this thing, because the Shadow Brutal Swing does about 50% of my HP. And that's a little bit insane. Oh, no, dude. I don't think there's ever a chance I was winning this game. Oh, crap. If I would have got a shield advantage... Oh, man, maybe Stone Edge is the play on Quagsire. I don't think that it's going to be super super common, though, that you see games like this play out. Where they have freaking Gyarados in the backline. And where they know to no-shield all your attacks. Oof. I have to hope no foul play. Of course it's foul play. Of course it's foul play. Well, shoot. You know, I think this set was starting out fine, but, like, we got completely destroyed at the end here. Focus Blast into whatever the heck that was. We only get 2 wins on our Rare Candy set. I've never been so sad. Man, Kecleon really does put in a lot of work, as long as you're not getting hard RPS'd or Focus Blasted, right? But either way, its coverage is amazing. It is a little bit slow, but its bulk more than makes up for that. And I think this Pokemon is one of the best picks in this meta. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.